Hello everyone, this is your teacher Sandra. Welcome again to my English class. Today you will have the opportunity to study Unit 4. You ready to learn this new episode? Let's start. First of all, I'm going to start sharing the contents about this unit and you're going to pay attention. Unit 4, Life. In the speaking practice, you will find things in common, find differences in pictures, tell the time, and do a survey. In the grammar section, you will learn present simple with I, you, we, and they, present simple with he, she, and it, and telling the time. In the vocabulary section, you will learn about verb phrases, days, time, phrases, events. Listening comprehension, listen to people talk about life in the USA, listen to people tell the time, and watch a BBC program about unusual family. Writing, you will learn how to use linkers and write a short report about lifestyles. In reading section, you will read an interview with two people. Let's see. As every unit, you know, I really like to practice with quote related to the unit. Life. Life has a funny way of teaching us. It will create a deep sadness so we know how to truly understand happiness. It will create chaos in our lives so that we will appreciate the peaceful time, and it will take those we love away from us so that we'll truly understand what their present meant to us. It was said by Dave H. Did you like it? I absolutely liked a lot. Now, in the vocabulary section, you will learn to practice this. Complete the word verse with the words and phrases in the box. Example, like baseball, hamburgers, coffee. Have a brother, a credit card, a phone. Work for the BBC in the evenings in an office. Drive a taxi to the shops, a small car. Study at university 10 hours a week, English. Live in a house with my parents in a flat, or you can say in an apartment. Go to Spain, go to room 10, and go to a restaurant. Do sport, do homework, and do exercise 3A. Now in this part, you will practice vocabulary about verb phrases. In this part, they are supposed to write verbs from 1 to 8. Example, A, be a teacher. 2, read a newspaper. C, listen to music. D, play guitar. Cost 10 euros. F, watch TV. G, write an email. H, want a car. Exercise B, complete the words with a verb from 1 to 8. Want a new job. Want a big TV. B, be 28, be hungry. C, listen to the teacher, listen to the radio. D, read a book, read the news online. E, watch a DVD, watch a film, or watch a movie. F, play tennis, play football. G, cost a lot, cost $5. H, write a blog, write a test. Now it's your turn to practice. In the next part, you are going to listen to a conversation and about a program, 11 a.m. How is the USA today? So pay attention in order, and then you can also listen as many times as you want in order to practice and improve your fluency in English. Go ahead.
Unit 4, Life. Recording S4.1.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Yes?
You aren't American?
No, I'm from Japan. I'm on vacation here.
Okay, so my question is, what's different for you about life here?
Well, here people live in houses. They live in big houses. I'm from Tokyo, and we live in apartments, small apartments. So that's very different.
And so for you, what's different about life here?
Well, I study at college here, and it's very different from my country because here in the United States, the students have jobs. They work in the evenings, maybe 10 hours a week.
And you? Do you work?
Me? No, I don't. I don't have time. And in my country, students don't work, they only study.
What's different here? Oh yeah, people drive everywhere. I mean, they drive 650 feet to the store.
Do you have a car?
Yes, I do, but I don't drive to the stores. Not 650 feet. I walk.
And where are you from?
I'm from England.
I think it's not so different. I'm from Italy, and my American friends are not so different from me. We like sports, we like clothes, we go to the movies, restaurants.
So as you can listen, you can practice
Have
as
a
many
coffee.
times as you want in this part. So let's study the grammar section, simple present tense. In this part, you are about to practice and learn how to work with I, you, with they. Underline the verbs in the sentences. So pay attention. We live in flats. They work in the evenings. You like the same things. I don't drive to the shops or the stores. Complete the table. With affirmative, we say I, you, with they, like sports. Negative, we, I, you, with they, don't live in a house. Now, complete the sentences with the verb in the positive or negative. 1. I live with a friend. 2. I have 2 sisters. 3 is negative. I don't have a camera. 4 is positive. I study English 5 hours a week. 5 is negative. I don't work in an office. And 6 is negative. I don't like to watch films or movies. In the grammar section, you will learn present simple present tense with I, you, with they. We use simple present tense to talk about habits and routines and things that are true or even facts. Affirmative, I, you, with they, work, have, and negative, don't like. For example, I work in an office. You have 2 children. Negative, we don't like egg sandwiches. They don't like or they do not like sandwiches. When we ask questions, we use WH questions at the auxiliary verb, the subject, and the verb. And don't forget the question mark. Example, where do you live? What do you study? And when did you study? When you use a question, remember what a word plus do plus subject plus verb. Example, where do you work? If we have a negative answer, we can use don't or we can use do not. Okay, it's important to practice this. Now remember, we use simple present tense to talk about things that are always true or for habits and routines. Go ahead. Now we need to complete the questions. Or where do you live? What do you study? If we have a question, we use the auxiliary. Do you have a car? If the answer is affirmative, you say, yes, I do. If the answer is negative, you say, no, I don't. Now, in the next part, we are going to listen the topics in the order people talk about them, and one topic is not in the listening. So, according to the reading, we have house, we have students, we have cars, we have friends, and we don't have American football. Then the recommendation here is to listen again and underline the correct alternative. Where do people live in the USA? People live in houses or in flats? Students have jobs in the morning or in the evenings? People drive or walk 200 meters to the shops? My American friends like the same or different things. In the next part, you are going to listen in order to see. Listen.
Unit 4. Recording S4.2.
Where do you live?
In London.
Do you live in an apartment?
Yes, I do. And you?
No, I don't. I live in a house.
Okay, in this part, remember, when we have American English, we say apartment. We have British English, we say flat. Now in exercise 6, we need to put in the order to make questions. Example, do you like cats? Do you like American films? 3. Do you have a dictionary? 4. Do you like cola or Coke or soda? 5. What sports do you like? Number 6. Where do you live? In the next part, you are going to listen simple present third person. He, she, and it. Pay attention.
Unit 4. Recording S4.3.
1. Lives. 2. Works. 3. Teaches.
4.
Goes.
5.
Talks.
6.
Watches.
7.
Costs.
8.
Does.
Remember, in this part, it's important to classify with verbs ending as z, is. S works, talks, Z lives, coast, is teaches, goes, watches, and does. Now is your turn. In the next part, remember, if you want to see the language bank, my recommendation is to go on page 124 to review this important topic. In the next part, you will learn simple present tense with he, she, and it. Positive. When we have he, she, it, we need to add s for most of the verbs. Example, he likes children. She goes to Mexico. It has an airport. If the sentence is negative, we use he doesn't and we add the verb. He doesn't live in Barcelona. She does not work in a bank. It doesn't have a market. For the negative, we use doesn't plus the verb. Example, she doesn't like chocolate. Doesn't, does not. You can use the contraction doesn't in speaking and in formal writing. The spelling rules. Remember, spelling rules in present simple be he, she, and it. Most of the verbs you need to add s. Example, work, he works. Love, she loves. Verbs ending in ch, o, s, or ws, sh, or x, you need to add s after the verb. Teach, he teaches. Do, she does. And when we have a consonant plus a y, we drop the y and add ies. Example, study, he studies. Cry, he cries. Has, have is an irregular verb. If we have he and she, we add she or he has a new computer. Do you understand? That's fantastic. In the next part, you are going to listen the vocabulary about date, times, and phrases. Pay attention the days of the week.
Unit 4, recording S4.4.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Now it's your turn to pronounce days of the week. Exercise A. Complete the table with in, on, at, or every. We use every with hour, day, week, month, any day of the week, like in this example, Monday, weekend, and morning. We use at when we use the parts of the day, the weekend, night, at noon, at night. We use in when we talk about parts of the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, in a minute, in a second. We use on when we talk about days of the week, on Monday, on Wednesday. Exercise B. Underline the correct alternative. I have coffee every morning. 2. I don't have coffee in the evening. Number 3. I meet my friends on Fridays and Saturdays. 4. I don't work at the weekend, or you can say in American English on weekends. 5. I study English every day. And 6. I watch films on Saturdays afternoon. Now, in this part, you are going to listen to a conversation between Mia and Pete, and you are going to complete in the order. Mia and Pete are in London for the weekend. Listen to the conversation and write the event in the order they talk about them. Number 1, a concert. Number 2, food festival. Number 3, party. Number 4, theater. And number 5, baseball. And according to the conversation, you are going to say if they go in the afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, in the evening, Saturday or Sunday. In the next part, you are going to listen to the conversation and pay attention.
Unit 4, recording S4.5.
1,
Hi, Pete.
Hi, Mia. New York tomorrow.
Yeah, great. I just want to check the times.
Okay.
What time's the concert?
Let me check. It's at 6:30. Yes, the Shakes. Concert at the Madison Square Garden. 6:30.
6:30. So do you want to go at 6?
Let's go at 5:45. And, Mia, the food festival is in the afternoon. The International Food Festival.
But the afternoon is the party, Susie's party.
Oh, yes. Maybe you...
No, the invitation is for Mia and Pete. For me and you.
Okay. What time's the party?
From 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So that's only 2 hours at the party because of the concert.
So the party in the afternoon and the concert in the evening.
Yes.
Okay. See you tomorrow at the station.
Okay, as you can see, you can have a plan.
What time?
Now, in the next part, we have a conversation too about Pia and me. Pete and Mia. Okay.
Good concert.
Yes, great.
Hey, Mia, you like Shakespeare, yes?
Yes, why?
I have tickets for Hamlet at the New Amsterdam Theater tomorrow.
Really? My favorite play. Afternoon or evening?
In the evening.
What time in the evening?
7:30, 7:30.
7:30. That's good.
And in the afternoon, the food festival?
Ah, but tomorrow is the baseball game. It's the final.
Oh, yes. I want to watch that. What time is the game?
It's at 2:15.
Sorry, what time?
2:15.
2:15. Okay, let's watch the game and go to the theater after that.
Okay, I'm tired. What time is it?
It's 12:15. Let's get a taxi.
In this part, the conversation is about after the concert. Now we are going to learn how to tell the time. The question is, what time is it? And you say it's. Remember, there are two kinds of clocks in English, analogic clock and digital clock. If the time is on sharp, you say it's 9 o'clock. What time is it? A 9:15. What time is it? It's 9:30. And it's 9:45. Remember, o'clock, a quarter past or quarter after, half past, and 1:45. Now we're going to listen to the time and let's practice.
Unit 4, recording S4.6. A,
10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock,
B,
10:15.
10:15,
C,
10:30.
10:30,
D,
11:15.
11:45. You have eight clocks and you're going to practice. What time is it? It's 7:30. It's 8:15. It's 8:45. It's 19:45. It's 11 o'clock. It's 12:15. It's 12:30. And it's 13 or it's 1 o'clock. In the next part, you are going to practice with other clocks. What time is it? A, 5:08. B, 10:10. C, 20:03. D, 25:1. E, 25:10. F, 20:4. G, 10:2. And H, 5:12. Do you like it? Do you understand what time is it? Now in the next part, you are going to learn the linkers and because. Read the block entry. Which things are the same in your life? My two cities. I'm from Toronto, Canada, but I work in Osaka, Japan. 6 months a year. I like life in Japan, but it's very different. In Toronto, I live in a big house and I drive to the shops because they are 5 kilometers from my house. In Osaka, I live in a small flat or apartment and I go to work because I don't have a car. I'm often tired because we work 6 days a week. Now you need to complete the sentences with and or because. Then check the list. I live in a house and I drive to the shops. 2. I'm often tired because we work 6 days a week. In number D, letter G, complete the sentences with in and because. I like coffee and I have 10 cups every day because it is cheap at my office. 2, I'm a waiter and I work in the city center. All the restaurants are in the center. 3, my English is good because I study a lot and I have a good teacher. Now in this part, this is a block that you are going to answer in the platform. We have two people, a couple, Emma and Ben. He has 5 questions with the answers about what does he like about Emma, and Emma has 5 questions about what does she like about Ben. You can pick 2 questions and answers and save it in a voice note using Buckaroo. Save it in order to be graded. Then we're going to have a video about Amish, a secret life. The Amish people live in Lancaster in Pennsylvania, USA. They have a traditional lifestyle, very different from other people in America. They don't use electricity or machines, no TV, no computers, no telephones, and no cars. So how do they travel? What do they do in their free time? In this program, we visit an Amish family and learn about their day-to-day life. Let's go it. Now, pay attention to the video.
The Amish people live in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, USA. They have a traditional lifestyle, very different from other people in America. In this program, we visit an Amish family and learn about their day-to-day life. Our visit takes us to the home of David and Miriam, a young husband and wife, and their 5 children.
Good morning.
How are we?
I'm good. I'm David Lott.
So where's Steve?
Hello, Steve.
Good morning, David. Good morning.
It's a lovely day, isn't it?
It is. How are you this morning?
Very well.
This is my youngest son, Benyo.
Good morning.
Yeah, hi, Ben. We got visitors.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Fine, how about you? Good, good. It's a lovely day out there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes. Hi, Steve.
This is Katie. This is our oldest daughter.
Katie Lynn. Actually, it's a little bit dark in here. Could we possibly
It's dark in the house because the Amish don't use electricity. The Amish don't use modern machines, no television, radio, or internet. Family is important, and the children help their parents around the house. They cut wood
I
together.
don't know. You know, if they look it out.
They collect eggs.
It takes at least 5 minutes to get my horse out and the children. But I like it. I always like to get out with my horse.
They travel everywhere by horse and carriage. But they also go into town and go to normal shops. They go to the supermarket. They eat at a fast food restaurant. Miriam goes to the bank and gets money. Amish people use telephones, but not in the house. So David's phone is 2 minutes away in a small building called a shanty.
This is the phone shanty. The traditional Amish in Lancaster County don't have phones in their houses. So they'll have a phone in a shanty outside somewhere.
David has a building business. He works together with non-Amish workers. He loves his work, but at the end of the day, he's happiest when he's at home and his family is all together enjoying their traditional Amish lifestyle.
Okay, did you like the secret life of an Amish family? Now in this part, you need to complete the questions about phrases. How do they cut wood, collect eggs, travel by horse and a carriage, go to a supermarket, eat a fast food restaurant, and use a modern machine? Now you can answer this in this part exercise. Oral evaluation. What do you think about? Do you think a good thing or bad thing for G or B? Is your life similar or different? They don't have a computer or a TV. They work outside. They live in a countryside. They don't drive. The woman does the housework. The man has a job. The children have help around the house, and the family is together a lot. In the next part, remember, practice, 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 and practice, because practice makes perfect. For your attention, thank you very much. And don't forget to do your activities in the platform. I hope to see you in the next class. Bye-bye.